Let me get caught up. Highlands will be the map. It was coming down to 7 Seas or Highlands, and 7 Seas was the final elimination from BTS. We're going to play Highlands once again. My apologies for the OBS mix-ups. Russia, the first elimination from Team 1. Followed up closely by Mali. Followed up closely by Korea. Korea, we are learning, is incredibly powerful on Highlands. Incredibly powerful on Highlands. So getting rid of that one is a big deal. Ethiopia, a ban. So Matsumosa, Ethiopia. Lots of really obvious bans here. Russia and Korea are definitely amongst those. Yeah, Highlands is the map. You can see that up here, actually. Thank you for the follow. Constone previously and Tithub. Thank you very much as well. So a couple more bands and then we'll start picking. Ulysses nearly always go for it on Highlands in the French Squadrons League. Yeah. Korea is very powerful on this map. Crazy stuff. Good to see you guys. Starwhite, good to see you. And Gaul. There you go. So, to be honest with you, having a little inside knowledge of the zone of controls, these bands are definitely what I expected. I was fully expecting 100% to see Russia and Korea and Gaul banned here if needed, because Russia free sim on this map is disgusting, as we saw that in our game last week. Korea and Gaul on Highlands are broken. Ethiopia also broken. That's why they were banned as well by BTS. And Mali as well, BTS banned. And they got one more ban here in the next 6 or 7 seconds. And we'll see. There you go. Matthias also very powerful on this map. I will actually not sure if I would have banned them here, though. I don't think they would have been on the list of teams to be selected by zone of control, and I don't really know. I don't know if I like that ban. I'll be curious. There we go, Canada. Whew! We're gonna get some Canada gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word, Canada gameplay coming in hot. Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can fix my webcam, but I can't seem. I don't know why it's not working. Canada's so strong. So they got rid of Russia, and they come back with Canada. And now you got to figure out how you're going to match Canada's culture, right? So that's going to be the big thing for them. You're pushing for a nerf to this Civ. To Canada, they're very strong. They gave them a bunch of buffs because they were kind of weak in the multiplayer perspective. And then, Coupe. Coupe, very strong on this map because they're going to get basically a turn 1 or turn 2 settle, generally speaking. Hey, Zaddy. Yeah, Pericles is always a solid option if they get a good spawn. I unfortunately got destroyed by an absolutely horrible spawn last week. Wow. The Brazilians going Pedro. Insane stuff. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I had to mute myself because I was typing. I didn't want to be bothering you with typing. So yeah, Rome. So candidate Rome. Rome. Mwah. I love that pick. Rome is so strong here. I love candidate Rome on this map. This is going to be very strong. I apologize for muting myself there. So Japan, a ban here. I'm not sure if I like the Japan ban coming off of BTS. I don't know. I don't feel like Japan's strong on this map. I don't think it was going to be big. Maybe they were trying to take away from Jessica. I'm not really sure. Be curious to see what Jessica does here. They banned Jessica. I know, right, Sam? I'm sure Jessica's prepared herself because they know that Japan's not a good civ on this map. I think they've probably she's probably got herself ready and prepared to pick an alternative and a civ that she wants to play. Dido, I mean, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, there's not a lot of water. Depends on how much water you get, but Dido's not terrible. Dido is good because you can throw down your Kothons in all those lakes, right? So I think they're really good on this map for sure. Basil is banned. Fantastic to get that ban in before they get picked, because Basil's broken. Gustav, good to see you. Let's rock and roll. What else? Oh, Scythia's been banned. Okay. I don't think we would have taken Scythia either, but when I say we, I say zone control. I'll try to stay unbiased. Ethiopia's already banned. Ethiopia was banned early, or they would have been picked, obviously. And Zulu banned. Okay, so there's that. That's definitely, if you're not going to play them, I like the ban from basically getting rid of a couple of the civs that can actually play military on Highlands, because it's tough. There's a long ways to travel, and so it's hard for your units to be relevant by the time they get there. And so getting rid of a couple of civs like that, very, very important. You're blind, yeah. No, it's all good. Always have a naval civ in it. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of water. I don't really think you need a naval civ, to be honest with you. I mean, Japan's a good civ one way or another, but Dido, not bad. Latero, very annoying to play against. So they'll have to defend against that. The Llaneros, the Raiders, the Milan Raiders. Flame God, good to see you. Gandhi, that'll be Dominar. So I can 100% assure you now who's going to play. I'm pretty sure Rome goes to Fish. Noob will play Canada. Domadar will play Gandhi, and then Jessica will play whatever gets here, is pretty much my thought on that. Big Mongol coming up. Mongolia. I mean, we're not going to have a military civ now, because these three civs are all for the boys, and Jessica's not going to play in military. It's fine. I don't think you need a military civ. Okay, there's Pericles. So very interesting choice to go Pericles and Canada. It's basically maybe a denial as well. I think Jessica likes Pericles here, maybe. I'm assuming, or maybe she plays Rome. I don't know about Pericles. Back to the Pericles. Well, I know. You think Jess plays Canada? I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. I think what happens here is Pericles goes and gets. You have Pericles go and get all of the great works while Canada does other things, and then Canada builds theater squares later and fills them up with the works that Pericles got. Oh, I know that she likes Canada. I'm just not 100% sure that I put your win condition on anybody other than Noob or Fish. Like, this is your win condition right here, right? This is your win condition. Don't you put that on your best player or one of your two best players? That's what I would do. I think Rome. I think Task likes Rome. We've talked about it. I think so. Oh, and they went Tamar at the end. Okay, Tamar I like on this map as well. Monumentality says I think are underrated on this map. Being able to go so wide. Oh, I like this draft a lot better too. I don't think that we gave. I mean, Kree is really strong, but you got to have you got to be an awesome simmer to play Kree well. Jessica is going to go Canada. I guess Noob's going to play Pericles. Okay, there you go. So Jessica, pressure's on. Big Canada. Boreal, I knew that when I saw Gandhi, I knew that would be Damodar. Gandhi, Damodar loves Gandhi on this map. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Fish, this was no surprise. I'm just surprised on this pick here. Noob loves Pericles, and I think he wants to prove how good Pericles can be. Hopefully he gets a better spawn than I've got in the last couple games. And then Jessica up here. Big Canada. Pressure's on, girl. Let's go. Maybe lacking on gold. Yeah, I mean, Gandhi probably gets Tithe, spreads the religion, and then Trajan probably goes commercial hubs first or harbors first or whatever for trade routes. I would imagine they'll be fine. They don't have a major gold producer, but honestly, I mean, all you have to do is go commercial hubs first. It's not like BTS has gold makers either, right? So Coupe, quick settle, and fast expansion. Because you're not in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Okay. No. I wish I could figure out what it is that happened to my webcam. I wish I'd. I don't know. That's annoying. Yeah, it's Highlands map, yeah.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
Yeah, exactly. Coupe has a really fast settle, right? Like, being able to settle quickly as Coupe with the extra population, go right into Settler, is pretty strong.
This early cradle of civilization.
Really strong. It's fine. I think that it was still... I think the bans that came from Zone of Control were perfectly fine. I don't think that you'd ever want to give up Russia, Gaul, or Korea. I think you'd rather have the other team on Coupe and Kree in this map in particular. You don't understand Tamar? So Tamar actually is a really strong Civ. I would have chosen China probably first, but Tamar is actually infinite golden ages. I keep looking at the camera and talking as if you guys can see me. Infinite golden ages. Which is fantastic. Monumentality, tons of room. These maps are huge. Massive. These maps are incredibly huge. And when you have monumentality, you can get like 16, 20 cities easy with a monumentality rush. Get your walls in all the cities, builders, improve your land. You can make a really strong play. You could go you could rush pagodas if you wanted and make a play on diplomacy. You can also go. You also have itinerant preachers. You're going to be able to control at least 2 city-states as Tamar. City-state control on a map where city-states are hard to kill, like on Highlands, is really good. Being able to control 2 or 3 of those is incredibly powerful. It's not like on smaller maps where you can easily go and kill a lot of city-states. Generally speaking, their city-states are going to be so far away, it's hard to get a lot of them dead. So city-state control, diplomacy, get wide, monumentality civs. I think Tamar is a fantastic civ on this map. I think it's underplayed and people don't understand them near as much as they should. Yeah, and it's a religious civ. China would have filled that bill as well. Mr. Q, the cam's not working. I don't know. I switched over to this scene and it's not working. I don't know. I went through the transition, came over to this scene, and my camera's not present. It's not present on any of them for some reason. And I don't want to restart, so you get no cam. Sorry to upset everybody. You don't get to look at me. I am wearing the lucky Blue Jays jersey. For those of you wondering. Yeah. But yeah, I think that generally speaking, Tamara is an underplayed Civ, big time. For this map, I mean, anyway, not on all maps. Sorry, I missed something. You owe me. I called the Jess and Canada pick. What? I don't know what I owe you, Zaddy. I apologize. You look great today. Excessive, how you doing? I look great. I know, right? I look so good today. Secretly forgot to have the Blue Jays ready, and that's no cam. Yeah. Sure. Okay, we're in, and already some movement from some peoples. Rome, potential coastal settle on the 2-2. Really nice tiles. I would imagine that's the likely scenario. They're dead center of the map. City-states around, a lot of free sim area for them, it looks like. Georgia over here behind mountains. A lot of space up this way. Let's try and find Jessica. She's up here. She immediately settles on the lake. She's got a 2-3 deer, couple of sheep. She's going to have iron. It's not a great Canada settle, to be honest with you. There is a Mount Everest to the right, but it's not fantastic. Is she going to have any neighbors? Cree. Yes, she is going to have a neighbor. This could be... I think this is a remappable right out of the gate because Canada doesn't have a great spawn, and they do not have anybody near her. Like, anybody near her. Mapuche... So Coupe, there you go. Turn 1 settle from Coupe. Immediate pop 2 and a turn 2 settler. Working a couple of 2-3s. Anybody wanted to know why you picked Coupe? There it is right there. Pop 2, working 2-2-3 tiles. Scouting 2. Done. Hey, Bleakin, how you doing, buddy? Go, Zacco. Right off the rip. So there you go. They're very close, though. These guys are very close. They're gonna lose a lot of space that way. A ton of space for fish. I'm trying to find other... Okay, here's Gandhi. So Damodar settles probably turn 1, I would imagine. He probably started here. I would imagine, because he gets 3 movements. So his settler probably settles in place here. He probably started... Wait, no, maybe not. Maybe he crossed. It's hard to... Yeah, no, he might have crossed. He probably started here with the warrior there, moved the warrior, and then crossed over. So unfortunately doesn't get the Damodar... the +3 for Damodar doesn't help him on this particular case for movement. I'm looking for Noob. Where's Noob? This is Cree. So Cree is relatively close there. Mapuche doesn't really have access to Canadian lands, which is good for them. They're kind of blocked off. Does anybody see where the heck... I don't see another settler. Did he get a spawn? Is he way down south? There he is right there. He stepped on the diamonds right out of the gate. Him and Damodar are actually pretty close neighbors. And he has a ridiculous free sim. Let's see if he did better on his... Oh, look at this spawn. Oh my god, look at this spawn. River, lakes everywhere. Oh man, look at this spawn. 2-3 expand with a volcano. Poggers. Oh wow, iron settle over here. You settle the lake. Nothing but hills. Look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's look at the continent splits. So he's got a continent split here already. Canada is on the same continent as Damodar. He's got a continent split here, and Fish is on a continent of his own as well. Fish has space for days. I mean, Fish has just got room everywhere. A little bit of a tight situation here. These guys are kind of close. He's not going to want to go beyond the mountains, so this is all he can settle this way. And then this. A little bit tight. He's got a fair amount of room there. It's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at appeal for any of the spawns. Where did... yeah, so if you look here, like, this is Earth Goddess Insanity right here. We could easily see Greece on a Earth Goddess. We could easily... Look at this. In the expand. Like, this is Earth Goddess all day. BTS is Bait the Settler. Yeah, so the Brazilians are a little tight on space, for sure. These two are very close. Cut off by desert, cut off by water, cut off by water, cut off by water. Like, they're really tight on space between these two. A lot, really. She's got a lot of space. Like, I mean, she's got mountain chokes that she can cover to settle all this. She can come over here. Again, mountain chokes and stuff. She can protect herself, but it's not a particularly strong spawn. So, I don't know. We'll see. Cree, a little tight on the mountains. They can come this way, maybe kill Singapore. They don't need fresh water, so this is all fine. Potential pressure from Damodar, maybe Veru's coming up through here. They have lots of protection over here, but yeah, Georgia, tight on space, never be able to go this way on Rome. So like this is as far as they can go this way, and then they're cut off this way as well. So it's definitely tight on space for BTS at this. I would say at this moment. Into scouts. Anybody not going scout at this point? The turn 2 settle. Look at that 2/2 base with the gold and the luxury right out of the gate. That's fantastic. He'll want Earth Goddess. Scouts all around except no scout in the north. That makes sense. Sometimes you like to go builder first, especially when you've got some stuff to improve. Builder first would have been really nice here, but with this much loneliness, I would imagine scout into builder maybe, and then you start pumping settlers. Because builder on these tiles is just insane, right? You improve these 3 tiles, go Artemis. It's pretty good stuff. Okay, so they actually changed off. They went settler. I was wondering about that myself. So it's turn 3 and they have a settler in 3 turns. That is pretty broken. They are cut off though. Like this is all cut off. So they basically look at this. They're lucky that this is actually literally cut off by mountains. Literally cut off by mountains. So they have, and then they're cut off by water and water. Like this is a really tight. This is actually not a good position. They can eventually come up in here, but that's a long ways to travel. No fresh water. They can hit the lake for a couple settles. Obviously, he can jump in the water, so he'll be fine to jump in the water for a settle. But yeah, I just heard a purchase of something. Did somebody buy? Okay, so her scout's out, and it's onto a builder. I like that scout builder. Was it build? Yeah, it was builder first. Okay, I like this. I like the builder first. I like builder first here on him. This is a turbo spawn. This is a turbo spawn for him. How close is it to technical remap? It's not a technical remap. Although, and I also believe that Coupe is exempt from technical remaps as well. But yeah, they can get a spawn here. They can settle here. They can settle here. They could settle here. They have lots of space. They could easily settle 4 or 5 cities within 5 tiles. Yeah, he could swim settlers. There's just no fresh water, right? So he could settle like maybe 2 or 3 cities on this here. He could, I guess, come over here, but he's gonna have to go through the water. Like, this is a long ways to journey with a settler to come and settle, right? Like, it's definitely not ideal. Just really quickly, I want to take a look at around everybody really quickly again. So Scout is out there. Builder in 2. Builder in 2. Domidar's going double Scout. I like that, especially when your friend over here is going Builder first. Settler's out for Coupe. Settler in 5 after Scout purchase there, I think. Was the call. Double Scout here. Where's Rome? Let's find Rome. Double Scout on Rome. I don't think anyone's going to meet the other team here. Maybe here. Turn 6. No, it's not going to happen. There will be no meets here. And then I will just decide on whether or not there's a remap. I really like Earth Goddess here. Look at this. He's got 3 sheep. He's going to be working 2-3 tiles all over the place. Really nice expands. Really nice land. Absolutely nothing slowing him from getting 16 cities here. I love Earth Goddess, Monumentality, 16 cities. Absolutely destroy it with Greece here. We have, there is potential for technical remaps, but it's the it's really strict guidelines, right? And I do believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I do believe that Coupe is actually exempt from technical remaps. Are they not? Because of their ability to swim? I guess mountains could still block them, but I'm not sure how that works with Coupe. I thought in the CWC at least, or the CPL, maybe, I don't know. Edmund, good to see you. How's it looking for the guys? I mean, it's early. Settler in 4. See what Jessica's doing. Settler in 4. Builders up. Gonna work that. I think you see I think this is a bit of a mistake here. I would go to the sheep to get production up. Because you're about to you have 2-3-2-3, right? But this is going to get you gold. But if you were now you're at pop 3, this would have given you another production, right? And then you're getting food, and I guess that speeds you up your growth because it's Canada things on the deer. I think I would have taken the extra production first though. Maybe would have gone production into there, and it's less movement as well. Maybe. No, it's plus food. It's +1 food, not +1 production. Production is king. I mean, the food's fine, but early on, like, the production could shave a turn off a settler, right? That 1 extra production for 3 turns might be the difference in a faster settler. There's a scout buy here, so it was builder into settler and a scout buy for Big Noob. Okay, so it's the end of turn 8. Already votes are in. No way, not way. So they either desperately want or desperately don't want a remap. I think it's probably no on the remap, just because they have a couple of godly spawns here right now. Domidar's absolutely in love with his spawn. The A's have it. Wow. There you go. So that's why I don't go breaking down the city-states and the wonders and all those little things like that in the first 8 turns, because you never know. Earth Goddess, the godly Earth Goddess noob spawn that is just out of this world. Like, this spawn, like, look at this. Like, guys, before we leave, look at this. Expand, expand, expand. 4 cities with just disgusting Earth Goddess. He litters the world with cities in a monumentality golden age. insane. Offbeat Grunge, how you doing? Yeah, she got gifted a sub. I don't know who did it, but congratulations. Yeah. There you go. It's gone. I don't think Jessica will be complaining too much. I think she probably liked her spawn decently well, but it wasn't great. Like there wasn't like a lot of mountains cutting off. It wasn't going to be a particularly good capital because of all the mountains. There wasn't really a close by good expand, you know, like where's she expand for fresh water? Like there's nowhere. I don't think she complains at all about this. To be entirely honest with you. Yeah. I think that these guys just figured they're just completely cucked on space, I think, and they just realized no way. They didn't like it. And they're going to see if they can roll the dice again. Probably me. Zaddy's gifted a lot of subs recently. A lot of people have. We're at like almost, what was it? We're at 166 subscribers right now. A lot of gifted subs. Zaddy, many amongst those.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
Duhan's CC'd in the other game? Not surprising. I was actually watching some of that before I started up.
You have come far.
I did see that the game is over because they're in the staging area to have a conversation.
From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's... hopefully that explains. Tamar is actually a much better Civ than people give her credit for. You could just build 2 or 3 holy sites and then build walls in every city and have enough faith to run excellent monumentality from the walls alone because you're always in a golden age. Playing at this level, if you can't get a golden age with Tamar every single time, then you don't deserve to be at this level. So you're working a 2-3 out of the gate. Builder first is still a possibility in this if you had chokes, but you don't. So you got to get scouting, maybe even a scout by here. The settles come in over here, and they did actually end up settling.
LFD.
Sorry. Thank you for the sub, Gustavo. Thank you very much. Let's effing go. Greece. So let's take a look here. It is another potential. You get rid of that marsh. Oh, it doesn't really want to. Yeah, I mean it's potential 2-3 out here. Poggers. Holy cow. Yeah, it's not a bad Earth Goddess, but it's not like the last one. That's for sure. Continent splits. There's actually a strip of continent up here that nobody's actually set foot on. So there you go. Rome going scout first. Settler first, of course, is what Coupe does. Really close battle here. Probably settle the 2-2 base. A lot of nice tiles over here, but no fresh water. That'll be Mapuche settling on the coast, I would imagine, for some of these tiles. This continent is massive, by the way. Siberia, absolutely ginormous. Dominar going to the 2-2. 2-3 to work. Looking pretty good. Turn 1 settle. There was no... Oh, I'd have crossed for the 2-2. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd have crossed for the 2-2 here. And a lot of 2-2s to work. Now, they got a 2-1 base and only... Well, I guess they still have 3 2-2s. Maybe they were thinking stone circles because they saw 3 stones, but... Yeah, I crossed the river there if I'm Tamar. Well, the problem is it's because she's alone. They need to figure out what's going on. Like, just to give you an idea, right? Like, here, this is what they see as a team, right? If you're Jessica, this is what you see. You see all of this. You see no friends at all. You know there's a Civ in here somewhere. You know there's a Civ in here somewhere. Probably something here and here. You know that this is just filled with bad men, right? Like, you need a unit out taking a look around. Simple as that. So there's Wonder there. Very nice. Maybe for Kree eventually. It's kind of a long ways from anybody. Pretty good capital for Trupp and the BTS. Whoa. 3 turns on the settler. See if he goes scout here. He does have an olive settle down here, which I don't mind. He hasn't seen the really good stuff up here yet, I would imagine, since he went warrior this way. Whoa! Astacus. How you doing, bud? Huge raid. Huge. Thank you very much for that. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you for all the follows and everybody coming in. Good to have you here. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour, mon ami. Thank you very much. Kevin as well. Thank you for the sub. The prime. Astacus, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Norm. How's it going?
You were doing... it's going good, Kevin. It's going good. You were doing the PP Patrol game, were you not? I do believe you were the other half of the casting crew for the PP Patrol game, which is over now. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. So, yes, it was Scout first into Settler. I don't know if I see a world in which they don't... This Scout... I'm trying to think of where this Scout can get to in the next couple turns. This marsh is going to slow down her progress. There may or may not be a meet here in a couple turns, but in either case, I don't know. Like, things are not fantastic here. This is not a wicked good spawn, so. Oh, so many follows. Thank you, guys. That's incredible. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the... Cut off here. Looks like there was a Scout purchase into a Settler here. It's double Scout on Athens. Though hit a Settler now. Domidar was working a 2-3, so he's probably gone Scout already. Yeah, he has. He's gone Scout into Settler with a 2-2 base and a 2-3 deer. Fantastic. All the follows. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We're 1 turn away from a remap vote. Just to keep you guys informed, BTS has already used a remap vote in this game. Zone of Control had absolutely godly spawns, and they got lucky to jump a remap in there. I think there could be a meet right here. She jumps... Actually, maybe not. If she goes to the marsh, they'll meet. She might go there, though. Yeah. So they're not actually going to meet. This is Highlands map. Highlands map. Yes, BTS is the Brazilian... Bait the Settler. Bait the Settler. They're not going to use the remap, so no need to pause. Okay. Okay. So, I think the fact that everybody else on the team likes her spawn enough, and then she's now about to meet Mapuche, which is, yeah. We're going to see what happens. She's got a solid spawn. She goes Temple of Artemis here, I would imagine. Maybe even a builder into chopping out Artemis here. I don't know where she's going to go with the settler. Probably here. It's the fastest settle. Yeah, 1. Settle 4. And then she could settle here. Pretty good defensive position there. She's got space down here. She could settle. She could settle something down here. And then she's got room over here. She has room. She has room. But she's going to have to be uber prepared for the Milan Raiders. We'll see what happens here. So here's a meet right out of the gate. This has been... Look at this. Like, look at this. Again, like, that's just disgusting. Look at these tiles. Oh my god. Yeah, no worries, Tundra. So we got a wonder settle over here. Look at this. I didn't even notice this. Now that we're going to play the map, we can take a look for wonders. This is actually pretty pogger city over here. You could settle the stone. You can settle like the oil or something like that. Chop out Petra. That'd be a pretty big city. Be interesting to see what's going to happen here. It'll be an interesting game. Scout. Warriors gone south. A lot of people trying to figure out who's where. There's an initial meetup there. Not sure what Domidar's doing with his... he's going to probably go River Goddess. If he put his... Putting it there means he's probably going to go River Goddess. Blocks that choke, but there's going to be all kinds of company over here. It does buy him some time for his holy site, though. Who else we got to take a look at? Cree. Cree has 3... So they must have bought at least 1 for him. Did I see? Yeah, 1 right there. And then 2 over here. Putting some early pressure on Nazca. Maybe. So maybe a quick Nazca kill with an Okechita rush. They're into their first settler. So they probably went double Okechita into settler and then bought 1. Maybe a builder. I didn't notice, but a builder from a hut. Maybe this is turbo. I didn't really take a good look at Cree, but this is a turbo spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's good. It's really good. It's not broken, but it's... Oh, wow. Yeah. That's turbo. That's actual... Yeah. That's a broken spawn. Whew. That is a broken spawn. There's marble in both campus spots. Which is a little troll. But that's a turbo spawn, to say the least. Now, they are stuck on space a little bit. They're going to try and take out Nazca, I would imagine, early. Put it under zone of control. And then take Nazca down for a quick kill. But they're stuck on lake and city-state and mountains and desert and tundra. So there's not a lot to expand this into right now. Let's take a look at... so here comes some pressure from Rome. Going to make them buy some units to escort settlers. I like to see that. The pressure's got to come. This settler... So he did discover this land up here enough to go... Basically, with this river, knowing this river's here and knowing that it's going to be plains, heading this way with plains to the north, even if you haven't seen what's up there, it's going to be something good to settle, right? Looks like Noob's going to go settle the stone, which could potentially... Oops, sorry. Could potentially mean he's thinking Earth Goddess here. Because it picks up another Earth Goddess tile or 2. He's going to want to buy the 231 soon-ish. Canada with a quick second settle. Just in time, actually. That warrior got there. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that city's been up for a turn or 2. An archer is out to protect that beautiful tile. She's already gone, Goddess of the Hunt. Look at that tile there. Another one here. Let's see. Okay, so it's only a couple deer early, but they're going to be in the opening cities. Probably going to be disappointed to have not seen more. There's another one over here. There's a bunch down here. So these are going to be some really nice expands. She's actually over here right now. So when she picked that Pantheon, she had seen all these deer here, and she has those in mind. When she goes and settles those will get those cities up and running really well as well. Settler coming in forward here. It is getting escorted smartly. Another settler out here for the turbo. Broken Maori. Very strong civ. Let's check out the city-states real quick. What do we got? Anything big in the game? Anshin? Ooh. Anshin. Control of them is going to be key. It's kind of in between these two. It's going to be hard to control with Tamar in the game. They're going to try and control Anshin, and that's going to be it's the only science city-state. That's going to be a big advantage for BTS potentially. Kabul and Ngazargamu both in the game. Nazca. It looks like they're probably going to... No, they've moved on. I thought they might kill them early. I thought early pressure to kill them, but they decided against it. They're going to get a settle on the volcano up here, which is good. Jerusalem. Nothing else that really stands out as overpowering. Money city-states are always important. Samarkand and Bandar Brunei control is likely key. North of Canada. Looks like we got denied the Sweden pick. Sweden was neither banned nor picked in this game. Agathy. They were not banned nor were they picked. But Sweden can be broken on this map, I think, just because of all the space. I agree that they can definitely be banned in this map. Archer, another Archer out, so she's getting pressure early. They're going to get out. They'll probably support her with money because everybody else is essentially free sim. He actually dies. He can't get away. He actually dies next turn. I don't think he has a promo yet after 2 hits. He probably dies. Yeah, because he can't. All he can do is go to any one of these 3 tiles, and they get shot on any of those 3 tiles, and they die. And then there's 2 archers, and if this scout goes this way, then it dies as well. Horses up early. A lot of horses up early for BTS. That's 3 horses at least up already. Another settler is out in this turbo strong civ. Going to settle that tile right there. They'll have a couple of 2/2s to work and some nice tiles in the tundra. The holy site is down and built. This holy site's going up. River goddess, very, very likely. Wonders. What did we see for wonders, by the way? We do have Upsunar Hollow down here that we saw. We saw, of course, Uluru. Stone Settle did come in. Another settler out. Nice volcano settle up here, but no fresh water. But you just go non-fresh, build an aqueduct somewhere on the sheet, maybe. Or maybe right on top of it with a 2/3 base, who knows. And put what's her name in there, Liang. Definitely dangerous with this settler. I would think that the warrior, there's knowledge of the warrior, and it's a likely settle right here anyway. Non-fresh is no problem, of course, for Rome because aqueduct, bath. This should be perfectly fine. But if they try to go any further, there's no way he's going to try and settle either of these trees. He's going to settle on one of these 2 tiles. I'd imagine it's this one for the 2/3. So this would be perfectly safe here with that warrior. And I think he probably saw the warrior go that way and has done the math on the safeness of it. Yes, the map wraps around. Yep, it does indeed wap all the way around. It does indeed. Let's check out Jessica down here. Another settler's out. Artemis in 6. I like it. She's also got some tiles here. Gonna make a settle down here look really juicy. Maybe this is... No, that's a nice campus. You settle here, probably. No, you settle here, I think. I think the settler probably goes here. The warrior's dead? No, the warrior got away, but the scout died. Okay. Oh, no, the scout shift entered. How did the warrior get away? Oh, the warrior probably moved and shift entered, I would think. Yeah, the warrior probably moved after it got hit and then shift entered away to not die. I was thinking that the warrior had already moved. So actually, interestingly enough, went up. Okay, I don't mind that, actually. I don't mind that. And it probably opens up something else down here. I think Fish on Rome's going to be nasty this game. I really do. There's such a strong simming Civ. He's got free sim. He's got planes everywhere. He's got good campuses. He's already thrown one down. He's got a +4 over here as well that he can throw down in a city. He's got a campus up here +3. I think Fish goes turbo in this game. Fish has been waiting for a big game. I think Rome and Highlands is a top 5 Civ. Easy. Easy. +6. There's a +6 campus right here. Once they see that, boom, another. You could settle here. +6. I think Fish is in for a biggie here. I really do. Sorry, Chad, I'm falling behind here. Rome could have a good 4th city at Crater Lake. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see Crater Lake. Oh, God, yeah. Another beautiful city. Yeah. I think yeah, some pressure coming here, but this shouldn't be a problem. He's going to get another slinger out, and then he upgrades into archers. Decent amount of gold on the team. He can definitely upgrade a couple archers if he needs to repel all this. Lack of mountains. I'm noticing a severe lack of mountains on a lot of the BTS land. A lot of these mountains are blocked off by luxes. There are some mountains up in here that they can get to eventually. Severe lack of them for Coupe though, and then there's a ton here. They'll have to be careful on iron in that +5. Double holy site to start. Could be a fight for River Goddess. There's Sacred Path. So River Goddess can still come in for Gandhi. He'll be happy. Going to be quite the challenge. Quite the battle here between the religious civs. Going to be a good game. And some mountains here, I guess. Not too bad for... there's nothing in this direction, but there's definitely campuses in this direction for sure to be had. Speaker, it's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, that was a calculated risk by Fish. He saw the warrior going in that direction, and he would have saw that coming by his borders, and he would have been able to do the math and know that he can get there before he gets challenged. That was a calculated. There was no reason for him to worry about doing that. The only problem would have been if he had tried to settle further past, right? But it was obvious he was settling in one of these 3 tiles. Earth Goddess, Fish, and it's juicy. Oh, is it juicy, ladies and gentlemen? It's easily good enough. It's easily good enough already for a monumentality first golden. That guy dies if he doesn't move. He's going with another slinger and another one up here. He wants to go heavy protection. Is he going to get archery anytime soon? Where is he? Yeah, archery in 3. And he'll have lots of protection. Could have been Earth Goddess here as well, but Fish likes it, and I don't mind it. Because, I mean, he can settle this real quick. He's got some up here as well. Look at this. Earth Goddess down here as well. He's going to be able to supply a lot. The Archer is going to be a problem, though, for one of these guys. And there's another Archer. It's an actual Archer rush coming. Yeah, it's an actual archer rush coming across the water. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, Noob, early Empire, he's on free sim. He doesn't even have early Empire yet, and he's like, the heck with it. I'm going right into a settler. We're going 4 settlers into early Empire. No worries. So, Sorak, I agree. It's going to be massive. I completely agree. It's going to be massive. Creon 3 cities. It's going to be all about challenging their free sim abilities here. Jessica is actually going up here to settle the stone. I don't mind that settle. I don't. This is all right too. With this volcano going off, I don't mind to settle down here pretty soon. Artemis in 2. Capital. She's going Liang capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8. I missed this one. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If the sheep stays, it's 10. Liang cap on 10's pretty good. Having a turbo cap with Canada is pretty nice as well. Big forward settles coming in from Mapuche. The big pressure will come, and we'll see what happens. Let's check out the Archer Rush. Actual Archer Rush coming. I'm really surprised that these haven't been shifted back. Looks like he got the boost. Yeah, because he was 3 turns on Archer. He must have got the boost. Oh no, those can't see him. Sorry. This is a hill and this is a tree, so this archer can't actually see them. So that's actually, these guys are actually safe right now because he can't move and shoot. He has no ability to move and shoot here. But I would imagine the gold will come in. Yeah, he's accumulating gold here for upgrades. You want to try and save these slingers for sure. He's going to come up on this hill, try and get a shot. He needs to be careful. He'll see that, though. He's getting a builder out to get some tiles up. He's got the units to protect. Working some really good tiles. Settler in 1. Getting the trader online. A builder. Where does he go? Where does he go? Does he come up here? Oh, we'll see. Damodar has got his river goddess as predicted. I know my boy Damodar. Damadizzle. Getting his river. By the way, great profit points. India at 3 a turn. Georgia at 1. He's got 14 already. He'll have his pick. Oh no, sorry. They already got theirs. They projected. Wow. And they've gone into pagoda. They went feed the world into pagodas. Wow. They projected into feed the world pagodas. Wow. Okay. River Goddess is okay. There are some settles down here to be had. He's got a lot of room to settle that way. It doesn't help him on this city here, but this is a strong city on the Elephant Settle. I don't mind this, though. I sometimes feel like Damodar goes too much on Feed the World when he could do better things. I actually like Coral. I actually like Coral here for him. He can build lots of really good campuses. Coral music for culture. And, I mean, they took pagodas, but whatever. You take pagodas, now you've got to build holy sites in every city to make it worth it. And Tamar on holy sites in every city, I think, is actually a mistake. So that's on them to decide how they want to do that. Here comes the forward settle. They'll see it coming. Jessica will need... she's got builders out. I love this. I love early builders from her. She's got archers standing around waiting and protecting. Artemis is out and done. Liang establishes in 2 turns. Political philosophy on fish already. 5 turns. Be curious to see if he continues that and finishes it, or if he chooses to go... Okay, so here's the Archer Rush. Archer Defense. This is basically a waste of production at this point. He's just wasting production. Like, he's got this turbo city, and he's just wasting production building archers at this point. Because, I mean, I don't see it working. I mean, he could do so much with this city. I mean, he could settle a city here. I mean, he's already got so much going on for him, but... Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how good any of these Brazilian players are. I don't know. I've heard people kind of shit talking them a little bit about whether or not they're any good, if they'll be able to keep up with the skill level. I just disagree, Finarfin. Yeah, but I mean, look what else he could be doing though. Like at the end of the day, like this is my thought anyway. At the end of the day, what does the Archer Rush do? The Archer Rush is just going to push into other archers, right? Could you imagine what he could be doing with these 5 archers productions? He could have 2 more settlers out. He could have, look at this. He could be settling 2 cities along this river. You know, he could be throwing something over on this river. He's got all kinds of land down here. He could have built units and gone killed Samarkand. He could have, he's building archers instead of settlers, and I just think it's terrible with that production. He could just go so wide, so fast with this production, and instead he's just building archers? I don't know. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Farvin. I'm just saying I disagree. Tell me what this. You just gotta tell me. That's all I'm asking. Is tell me what this actually does. Tell me what the archers does for him. I mean, Fish has got a +3 campus gone down here. He's got a +3 campus here. He's got a +3 campus here. He's got 3 cities, a settler out, and a settler on the way. No, these are 2-3 tiles that turned into 2-4 because of Maori. Yeah, sorry, Finarfin, I just completely disagree. You're welcome to have your own opinion, but I couldn't disagree more. I would rather use that production to get wide early and then do a Toa rush. That's what I would do. Yeah, so any trees or marsh, any trees or rainforest get +1 production if they're unimproved. What happened here? Monument. She's going to get a general ready for the push. Another holy site settler on the way here. Still no 3rd city settled as of yet. Going to go non-fresh with the 3rd city. Not a great spawn. There's not a lot of room for Georgia to have a lot of impact on this game right now. So, yeah. Understand what the player is trying to achieve instead of doing screen. Bart's sake, yeah, if you're referring to this, like I understand, like I get what you're saying. Like you bring a lot of archers in, and then you just trade production with somebody who's got less production. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is why not just flood this with cities and then accelerate your improvement on total amount of on the total amount of production you have, right? Because once you settle this stuff, again, you have another turbo city, another turbo city here. And the earlier you get those, the earlier you start accelerating, versus there's no acceleration in the archers. That's just my only thought. It's not that I don't understand what they're saying. You're trying to trade production with somebody and you can produce. I just rather push that out and increase your advantage. I agree. He could have done things differently. Settling 2 more cities feels juicy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, instead of these archers standing there, he could have 2 more cities planted. That's all I'm saying. And then all of those cities would be turbo. But yeah, maybe it is a little bit of respect for Fish. Try to put pressure on him. Don't let him do things that Fish does. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Encampment, the aggression in Brazil shows again its true colors. Encampment here. 3 turns. Looks like campus up here, a +2 campus on the rainforests here. So he wants to get science going as well. The +3 comes online there. This one's already built. Let's look at yields. Fish 12-9, 13-10. Let's look at City Patron Goddess. So that's going to be quick campuses or whatever they need early. City Patron Goddess is nice. Really fast districts for them. Stono Pantheon on Mapuche. We know, of course, about the Goddess of the Hunt, River Goddess, and these guys went. Did they? I'm pretty sure they went. Sacred Path, right? Yeah, Sacred Path. Yeah. Oh, by the way, do we have? Okay, so he's actually waiting to make his religion probably. Oh no, he can do it anytime. All 3 of these holy sites are built, so he can build at any time. I guess maybe he wanted to wait till next turn. I guess I don't know. 2 more settlers coming. Where's Jessica on settlers? Building a swordsman, going hard protection, got a holy site going. Gonna try and get a religion. Maybe she grabs defender. Really big tiles for Liang in this city. Capital's gonna be straight up broken. Like this is gonna be just straight up broken right here. Yeah, I agree. I think it would have been like so. It's really. Oh, sorry. Earth Goddess here is solid. I think it's solid. I think it could have been actually quite broken on Noob. Noob's gone Divine Spark instead. So here's the thing. We've had this discussion in the Zone of Control locker room, if you will. And Noob is really big on Greece. And I had a terrible spawn on Greece in our last game and didn't do a lot with it. And I felt bad about that. And Noob, I think, is on a mission to prove just how good Greece is. And he believes get wide, build a ton of Acropolises, take Divine Spark, and just win and get every single book. That's his thought. Imagine if he got a Totus. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I just feel like these archers just sit here, right? They don't kill anybody. They disrupt, but there's plenty of defense. I don't know. Goal per turn generation for Zoc in mid-game? Yeah, it could be an issue, although I'm not really sure where the goal per turn comes from the other guys either. I think getting Tithe is a likely scenario here. We're going to click on it and find out. There it is. It's a big play. Itinerant Preachers and Tithe is fantastic. Choral music. I love this religion right here. So there's your gold. Although who does he spread it to? Because she's getting a religion too, looks like. So she doesn't really have anybody to spread it to, but so he'll just have to build lots of cities of his own. That'll be gold generation. Down goes Gov Plaza. Political philosophy in 2. Golden Ages have started. Let's see what everybody took. Pen brush. Monumentality for fish, which is no surprise. Domidar's gone. Monumentality as well. And of course, pen brush for noob. It's monumentality for Tamar. Pen brush, and pen brush for the rest of BTS. Humlocks. Not really, to be honest. So what are we talking about? I'm missing conversations. Rory's backing vocals. Yeah, I don't know what she's barking at out there, but yeah. Why didn't Gandhi take papal primacy? Yeah, it could have been a denial. You could have denied papal primacy because Georgia got greedy and took pagodas and didn't take papal primacy. Could have actually denied papal primacy here, but I think tithe for gold is the reason because they don't have Goldmaker. I'm going to ask everybody to take it down about 3 notches because I will very quickly, if I see any contention, this is not a chat where people bark and scream and yell at each other. I see any toxicity, I'll just start permatossing people. So just be very careful about how you talk to each other in my chat. That's all I'm going to ask. One time ask. So, 4 horses out for fish. Spearman out. Gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game. Horses are faster. Horses are simply faster. I'm sure legions will come. Legions will actually stop Toa. But you just get out some horses quick, just because they're faster. Yeah, Humlock. Let's just drop the topic. The reason why he chopped those is because he needed some insta production. Is it ideal? No. But he needed to do it. He still has some Earth Goddess out here. He's still got some Earth Goddess on a settle here. He's got Earth Goddess on a settle he's about to drop out here. Like I said, is it ideal that he had to do it? No. But in some circumstances, you've got no choice. Hey, Slum, you actually like BTS chance in this game? Didn't think you'd say that. Yeah, it's fine. It's creating production. It's creating production. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what their win condition would be, honestly. Jessica's got another settler coming here. Audience chamber going up. She's got a classical out. She's got some archers. She's protecting against this warrior that's sneaking around down here. This city, like I said, is turbo broken. Like literally 3 turning her audience chamber is disgusting. She's getting another holy site up here. I don't know if I like the holy site. I think I like campus there. Get your science up, I feel like, is the better call. I don't know why she needs 2 holy sites early. But hey, let her do her things. A couple Veyru coming here. Could be some big pressure coming in Going with Stonehenge, probably for the Apostle real quick. And the denial, or to grab whatchamacallit for the city states. I see one commercial hub down for these guys. I don't know what these guys have for why not? Why isn't there not a commercial hub placed here already? I don't really know what's happening here. There's no districts getting placed. Oh, commercial hub's down here now. Okay. So they could have had this earlier, and now it's going to be more of a challenge. It's a tough city to push now. It's going to need 3 or 4 horses. It's going to be a tough city to push. I think they could have had that early with a scout rush, but okay. Here come the warriors. The Toas will come. The horses are pushing back the archers. There's a spearman. Big key is going to be Fish getting his science. Yeah, he's got campus is built. Library's coming. He's going to need to get to crossbows. And he's getting more crossbow pre-builds. Crossbows and legions stop the Toas in their tracks. So, couple horses here. This is really just positioning, I guess. Gonna try and just take a peek. Oh, actual Stonehenge battle here. And it looks like Jessica's gonna lose it unless she chops it. She doesn't have a builder. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a greedy play. In such, I mean, 3 turning Stonehenge, it's hard not to try and plop it down, right? But it's not going to work out for her, I don't think, because she doesn't have a builder, and so it's not going to get chopped. Short of these guys turning it off for some reason, which they don't see any reason to do so, she's going to lose that by a turn. Fish by general with faith, maybe. What's his faith right now? Nah, he's spent his faith, and his yield's not good anymore, so it's unlikely he does that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch the whole conversation, Humlocks. I think it was just a disagreement. I don't think you need to take it personally. Bit of an overextension here, maybe. Yeah, the toxicity needs to be cut out, or yeah, I'll be cutting it out, and it won't be good for anybody. Zaddy, exactly. Thank you, Zaddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, just drop it. Amphitheater's coming in. Theater Square is going up. Sorry, Acropolis is, I should say, going up. So 4 quick cities set up into dominating the writers. Everybody will get a writer here really quick, and then he'll start expanding. I would imagine he'll settle something over here. He'll settle this volcano. He'll settle here. He'll settle up in here. He's got all kinds of room here. He can settle down here. I mean, he's got all kinds of room. I don't think this is any concern here at all. So we're going to see Eastern Orthodoxy get another belief, I believe, because Stonehenge was completed. See what Jessica rolls that production into down here, as she's lost that by a turn. And Oh, looks like she's changed it into a theater square for this city instead, and then they're both going to get Temple of Artemis Theater Square. Okay. A couple horses on the way. The archers are... It's kind of annoying having this warrior down here because the archers kind of have to hang out, particularly with the Gov Plaza way out here. This looks like it could be a little annoying, but it's going to give some yields. This city's going to settle. No, she didn't go Oracle. I think Oracle... I'm not sure if they'll want to make an Oracle. So there's pyramids going down. I like the pyramids play. Builders to chop. Audience chamber on fish. Magnus Cap. So there's another thing too to keep in mind, right? Like you guys are talking about chopping the Earth Goddess tiles. Magnus Cap, need for production, it's just kind of an easy thing, right? Like it's just so much production. You're chopping into a production government card with Magnus, early acceleration. It's just, yeah. It's unfortunate to lose the Earth Goddess tiles, but there's still some Earth Goddess here. There's some Earth Goddess out here. There'll be some more up there if it needs, but yeah. I mean, Jessica's got a solid start. She's got a fan. There's Oracle now. She switched into Oracle for here. This is a hill, isn't it? I'm surprised she didn't go. I think she just decided because she wanted a theater square here. And then this still buffs. The Oracle in 3. I like that call. Did this switch before and I didn't see it? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she'll be fine. She's got another archer here. Where is she? She's on the wheel at the moment, so she's heading down the bottom. Engineering on fish and 4. 25 science. He's top science in the room. He's got his culture up a little bit, but he'll be fine. Noob's already on 46 culture on turn 39. She probably needs some more classical. She's going to get hit. Looks like he's going to try and flank around and do some damage with horses. She probably needs to get maybe 2 or 3 more swords up. There's another horse coming. I like this switch here. I think this is a smart play. Getting some more classicals up to protect her land. Looks like there's going to be actually a Veyru general rush. I don't know where I guess he's going to try and bring it up this way? Because, I mean, you're not going to push this choke. I mean, I guess if you put 2 Veyru here, maybe if they got the wrong unit. If you can step the Veyru in last second and go bang, 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 you break the choke and the Veyru are in. Yeah, but Dominor's going in. Norway's actually godly on this map. All the 1 tiles lakes are awesome. Yeah, no, Speaker, I agree that Norway could be strong on this map. I think Norway and Dido would both be strong naval civs on this map. So here comes the Toas. More archers. Toa's going through the water. He's going to have to be careful here. The legions are coming. ×3. He needs to get the crossbows. He is 6 turns, it looks like, on crossbows. 6 turns crossbows. The legions will slow him down. I think he'll be fine. Exactly, Strokes. Yeah, her capital is off the charts. This needs to be repaired, unfortunately. But her capital is off the charts. And all she really needs to do is... Okay, so she's gone builder. They bought an archer. She's gone builder. Maybe she's going to chop out some horses instead. I like that. She needs to be careful, though. So maybe she chops back here because this is dangerous. I don't think you want to get rid of the trees here on the forward approach. So she just chops out a couple horses, probably. Yeah, horses are coming. So she needs to be really careful. There's like... This is why I just didn't like this spawn for her, because there's just so much land to cover, and you can just see these horses coming, right? It's going to be tough. So the Toas are coming. Obviously, they beat the brakes off the archers. I think the archers have got to keep falling back so that you can save your pre-builds. But you also need to buy some time. So you probably chop out another one here. It's going to be important that the team has iron. Canada's got lots. Fish has got lots. Domitar's got a ton. Yeah, they have a ton of iron up. So he can just chop out legions. Chop out a legion here. He could even chop out a legion here. Another chop here for a legion. He could bring one this way and chop a legion. This city. Like, he's going to have tons of legions quick. So does he sacrifice... He moved this archer in. Yeah, he's going to sacrifice this archer. Unfortunate. This horse dies and this guy dies. Keep these archers alive. The legions will arrive. Okay. Couple hoplites out. Oh, you know what would be interesting play? Is if Fish ever got a city out here to create a road, if he could ever get some hoplites on a road down this way, I don't know, it'd be interesting. 6 turns pyramids. Settler on the way. He's just going to protect his edges with hoplites, I think. Oh, okay, so he went here and shift entered it here. So this guy, so that's a nice play there. So yeah, you can see here when you click on this in the bottom of the horseman, -5 combat strength when adjacent to a Toa. So horses are flanking around. There's an archer coming now. What is Jessica attacking now? She's now on construction. Her science is really lacking. That's why I would have preferred campuses here. I would have preferred this was a campus to a holy site by a lot. Even this, like, because I don't see any reason for her to go get a religion, to be honest with you. Other than I would imagine she grabbed defender. Yeah, she's gone and grabbed defender. And Divine Inspiration is a nice one as well. But I don't know if Defender's worth the science that she could have right now. I don't like the Shrine play either, I don't think. She needs more... I don't think she realizes it yet, but she needs more units. And the Temple. Like, I just... Yeah. Okay. Let's go up to the northern battlefront here. These guys will shift enter backwards. The Legion will move forward. It's actually pretty defensible. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah, he went and chopped another Legion here. So you can see here, he moved this Legion up and then chopped another Legion. This Legion's down. He's getting his baths up for housing and amenities. I would imagine that this Legion immediately chops a Legion here. How long it took crossbows on fish? 2 turns. He'll shift enter these out, I would imagine. He gets his shots off. He'll shift enter them back. To locations where they don't die. And then the upgrade. Gold's being saved for those upgrades. Okay, he stayed there to get his shots off. Okay. He had to take a promo. I thought he'd shift them back. Maybe next turn he shifts them back for crossbow promos. This archer can get a shot here. This archer's been saved, though. That's very nicely done. And again, like, I mean, the archers are dead. The early archers are all dead, except for, I guess, maybe this one, although it doesn't have a promo, so I think they're all dead. And he's sitting on 5 cities. He could have 7 cities right now and be basically in the same position. Isn't it bad for their best player to be a relling into Rome? So here's I didn't know so this Hora guy is their best player then, I guess, DeVries. I didn't know that. He is a relling, 100% a relling into Rome. I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, you could say for sure Fish is our best player, if ours being zone of control. But I think Noob has something to say about that conversation about who'd be good at this game. Noob is an absolute monster at this game, and this is free sim victory condition right here. Yeah, I mean, Noob is like, I mean, ask some of the best players. You watch other streams of some of the best players in the world. You listen to the conversations being had amongst the best teams in the world, and they will talk about Noob like big frickin' Noob is a beast. I think a lot of people would put him in a top 10 list of the best players in the world, to be honest with you. And he's an absolute monster. There's no doubt about it. Stairway, I think that's safe to say. Fish is a fantastic war player, and Noob is an amazing simmer who can also do war things, especially late game war. We saw him pretty much drag us into this tournament to begin with some serious war conditioning. Jessica's golden Diplo builder. Damodar is the religion player. Noob is the true carry. I kind of agree with that, DeVries. I mean, Fish is a great player, and he can win you games a lot. He's won us plenty of games. But boy, oh boy, Noob. Okay, so here's the push. Walls are going up. That's why I didn't like the shrine build here. The walls are done. They've been chopped. Sword into sword. Sword. Archers. She's going to get boosted. She's on engineering, so she's probably like something like 8 turns on crossbows, but the swords will survive. It's just Torsi's coming. There's no general. It's fine. She's got a general of her own, so she's got defender. Like that's no problem. So here comes this is my prediction. He brings the Veyru, and they stick a Kavashar up here, and this thing is killer on the mountains. I'm gonna put an encampment in here as well. But you make him do it, right? You make him do it. Maybe the general comes. Zondag, thank you for the sub 7 months, and thank you Peppermint Butler with the raid.
Hey, Normal Eater. How is life?
Thank you for the raid, PB. I appreciate it, bud. Big game going on. So Mapooch looking to get a general. Looks like they projected into it. Canada's got one. Maori's got one. Looks like India could get one, or we'll have to see what happens here. Getting down their 4th city, building a holy site. Like, this just didn't look like a good spawn to begin with, and we'll see what Damodar does here. I'm not sure if this was a denial or just wanted to get it up and start earning points. We'll see what happens. The legions are here. There's 5 on the field. Chopped another one here. It's almost done. This legion can chop another legion. I mean, it's just going to be 2, 4, 6. There's going to be at least 8 legions on the field. 2, 4, 6. Against essentially, what, 8 Toas. And the crossbows are on point. Gold. Current gold situation is pretty equal. Kree is a bit of a gold maker right now. Dominar is going to be able to get his religion spread. He's going to get more cities up. In fact, it looks like he's actually got 7 cities now. And that'll be just more and more gold. I'd imagine he'll probably push into commercial hubs after holy sites, recognizing he needs to earn gold for the team. So commercial hubs in these cities along rivers in particular, I think, would be key. Audience chamber and 3 up there. Kree sitting on 5 cities. The horses are through. The horses are through, and they're going to be able to do some raiding. The walls are going up. More swords coming. There'll be a minor amount of raiding at the cost of some horses. This is just more of a nuisance at this point. More of a nuisance, I think, at this point. I just, like I said, last time I'll say it, I would have much preferred campuses over the holy sites in this situation. Sword over here. Crossbows can go up. What's the gold? So the gold's been spent, essentially. Yeah, Roman fort. Basically a tie with essentially no units supporting it, only the archer. It's essentially a tie. He puts a couple more units behind this. And this will actually be a loss. Toa grieving. Yeah, exactly, PB. Thanks again for coming in. Arctic Laser, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's interesting. Encampment. He's got really good science. I guess he's probably just survives to muskets. Not getting a general, a little bit scary. So happy. Am I starting with Dominar? No, Dominar is better than me. Well, I mean, we're both really good players. I would say Dominar is a better, more experienced player. He's definitely... he's going to chop out a unit here. He's definitely more experienced and more poised and more consistently able to probably bring victory to the team, or help the team out more. He's definitely the starter, if you will, and I'm like the bench player. Yeah, those Toas are tough. He's gonna need a lot. He's gonna need crossbows up. Every last piece of gold's got to go into him to get crossbows up. He needs the crossbows to wear those down. The general's creating a problem, and not having one is a major issue. Three are gone. Canada and India could pass. Maori or Mapuche would have to chop to deny the general. I'm not 100% sure though how he gets it. I mean, this city's not particularly productive. A builder could chop out a project. I would have maybe preferred it here. So that Toa took half health. So the crossbow hit that for half of its health. If you can get more crossbows online, that's going to be big. His culture is not huge. He's definitely not at... Okay, he's almost a civil service. Yeah. Mercenaries and 1 for noob. He's probably just boosting it for the team. He definitely already got civil service. So he'll have a... So Fish will have a military alliance here. Whereas... Yeah, so +5 military alliance. So it's basically a tie now with military alliance. And the generally pretty low culture on most of the players here. Well, it's not too bad. They got to be getting pretty close to a military alliance. Rome had it really early, so they were pissed. Fish will hold, but it will be close. It's going to be close. The big key is crossbows here, right? The big key here is crossbows. He's got to build a route to get tiles improve his productivity. Walls will be a big game changer for getting more hits as well. The battering ram can hurt, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. The walls will help. I would have preferred to maybe see Victor just thrown into this city right now, to be honest with you. I think I would have liked to have seen Victor put in this city and solidify those walls a little better, because the ram's there next